All right, so welcome back. Today in this video, we're going to be looking at some more mechanics of materials practice problems, and we're going to be focusing specifically on deformations. Now, if you missed prior videos, all right, I am currently in the reference handbook and going through each of the many topics that will be covered on the Civil FE exam. But if you missed shear and moment diagrams or stresses and strains, make sure you check out those videos. But in this video, we're going to be looking at deformation. So got some practice problems for y'all, and I want to dive right in. All right, so number one says, a steel beam initially at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius is subjected to a temperature increase to 120 degrees Celsius. Okay. The steel beam has a length of 5 meters and a temperature coefficient of expansion of 0.000011 per degree Celsius. Okay. Calculate the total deformation change in length experienced by the steel beam due to the change in temperature. All right, so what information are we given? All right, we're given the temperature coefficient. Temp coefficient. Just gonna abbreviate. And I know that is our 0.00001 per degree Celsius. All right. Okay. I know that I'm also given a length. That's going to be 5 meters. I am giving a temperature, an initial temperature, 25 degrees Celsius, and a final temperature, just saying T0 is initial and T final is going to be 120 degrees Celsius. And I am asked to calculate the total deformation. All right. So to find this, I'm going to do a search, do deformation, and I'm going to be looking for something dealing with temperature. Right. It's giving me all these different. I saw something about thermal, so that's why I went back. Deformation, thermal deformations. Okay. Okay, so deformation caused by a change in temperature is noted as this weird S symbol of T, right? Okay, and that is equal to, right, this strange A component, which is temperature coefficient of expansion. Are we given that? Yes, we have a temperature coefficient. Do we have L, the length of a member? Yes, that is 5 meters. Do we have T, which is the final temperature? It's 120 degrees Celsius. And then an initial temperature, which is 25 degrees Celsius. So I know that this can be used. So let's solve. So the formula that we need is going to be this. Times L times T minus T 0. All right. So this component is my temperature coefficient, which is here. This component is here. My T components are both here and here. That makes sense. So let's go ahead and plug in. So we get times L, which is 5 meters. And this is per degree Celsius. So I know that per degree Celsius. Okay. Important to note those units of this coefficient. The coefficient of expansion is per degree Celsius. So, all right, times my 5 meters times my 120 degrees Celsius minus the 25 degrees Celsius. And so unit wise, Celsius, this is just going to be Celsius, and that's going to cancel out Celsius underneath. I'm going to be left with meters, which is what I want to be left with, all right? And so when I get my answer, I get 0.00525 meters. So I get A. Hey everybody, I know I didn't take time to formally introduce myself at the beginning, so I did want to let you know who I am and how I can best serve you as you're studying for your Civil FE exam. So my name is James Huntley, and I am a civil engineer who has helped hundreds of individuals pass and dominate their Civil FE exam. Now, I know this test is tough, and as you're going through material, you may be saying, I don't remember learning this stuff, or gosh, these variables are so confusing, or you just feel like you're really busy and there's so much material that you need to go through that it's a bit overwhelming. So I did want to let you know that I do help and work with individuals one-on-one to ensure that they pass their Civil FE exam. And I've had individuals that have worked with me for 10 weeks, and that's the longest that it has been. And I've had individuals that have worked with me for 2 weeks, and we went back to back, day after day after day, hours on hours, putting in the work, working together to ensure that they went ahead and passed, right? And this exam is so important because I know that you want to make more money. I know that you want to, get some promotions and be able to further your career and have your PE. So definitely want to open and extend a hand out. Want to be able to save you time, right? Because I know some people that watch my videos, you may have been watching my videos for 6, 9, even 12 months, and you still haven't passed your Civil FE exam. And that is the one thing that's keeping you from making more income, more impact, and furthering your career. So it's definitely costing you money, resources, everything. So looking to create more success stories. I am looking to work with individuals one-on-one. I want to hop on Zoom with you. I want you to share what you're doing as you're solving these problems, so I can spot out what you may be struggling with and open your eyes so that you're not going into this test completely blind. Now, for some of you, you may have failed a test once, twice, had some people fail 5 times, or you may be wanting to take this test initially and you just want to make sure that you pass it up front. So do have one-on-one services. I also have some do-it-yourself courses that if you're like, no, I got this, I got it all on my own, I know everything, or I'm gonna take the time to study everything, I do have some resources and materials to be able to help you in that way. But my biggest fear is that you're investing in something, these programs or these courses, and you're not getting back or having proper feedback to help you and to push you forward. You're just giving a bunch of information and no one's sharing with you what you may be actually struggling with or what's keeping you from passing your FE exam. So looking to create a ton of success stories. So feel free, down in the description box below, I have a ton of resources, including one-on-one coaching. Let's hop on a call. It's no cost to you as far as, us talking through your goals and what you're trying to do, and kind of getting a feel for where you're at. So have some programs where I can work with you one-on-one. And there's also some do-it-yourself courses, practice exams, study guides, resources, free material, all of that down in the description box below. So feel free to check out that stuff. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is what I do. We want to get you to the next phase of your civil engineering career. And leave a comment if you had any questions about what I went through, the information that I covered. And feel free to definitely schedule a call with me, and looking forward to creating more success stories. So be sure to check out this next video